let's talk about your upcoming fight, Artem Lobov. It doesn't matter what other people think, but I know, and you probably are aware, that people probably underestimate him, but you won't be underestimating him.
No, and that's one of the hardest parts about the fight is everybody tries to say, oh, you're going to kick his butt, no problem, but don't underestimate him. So I just have to, totally block people out because that is something that can affect you. And I've learned, and that's one of the things I have learned, is to not underestimate people. And even if you know it, you can't let those thoughts creep into your head. At the end of the day, this is a 5-round, fight, and it's a main event. It's a great opportunity for me. It's a great opportunity for him. I know he's going to show up the best he's ever been. So I'm taking this like it's a title fight.
And at this stage, really, and it's your last year or year and a half has really shown this, it's about you ultimately on fight night. You know that, right? If you are you at your best or at the best you can be in that moment, you're going to win, or you're going to have a fantastic performance. How are you able to make sure that you are that on the night?
Visualizing, a lot of just focusing on what's important. You know that I work with a sports psychologist. It's not something I talk about that often. But yeah, it's something I've really learned is to visualize and just not let any little thing get me off the track of what's most important, because fight week is so many distractions to keep you distract you from what's the primary goal. With Doo Ho Choi, it was simple tactics that I needed to accomplish in the first round. That way they could pay dividends in the third round, and they did. And if I had distractions or let distractions get to me, I would have went out there and just fought and maybe not have done those things that I needed to do, and maybe that tide would have shifted towards him. So you never know.
It's a strange thing to observe and analyze near optimum performance, because you're not thinking and yet you're very decisive in a fight, right?
Yeah.
To be optimally performing, you're not thinking, but you're very decisive. And is that different than, other types of performance when you're in a fight? The pressure is there, all these people are looking, but all of that can be meaningless if you're an optimum performance.
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is you're going to make a decision. It's not always the right one, and this is true in life and business about everything, but you have to make a decision. Any hesitation is what's going to get you hurt. So if I hesitate, I don't know if I should go for this or not, that's going to get you hurt. But going, I'm doing this, okay, that didn't work, next time I'll do this. Just making decisive decisions in the moment, that's like the biggest thing.
And Lobov, have you looked at much tape on him? Have you analyzed what he does well and where there might be some chances for you to kind of exploit something?
Oh, definitely. Watched tons of film, going way back. I'll usually watch film, take time off, train, and then watch more film. I'll do it in like different stages of the camp, because I'll start to think about different areas that I need to look for, and really just trying to get familiar with him, so that way when I'm sparring my sparring partners, I'm kind of imagining them, and I'll look for some of their qualities that match. And generally I'm just doing the sparring, but if I see something in them that reminds me of him, then I'll be able to go, okay, I'll try to bait him to do it again, so I can practice countering it, but not making it up like in the real situation.
And so this fight, you don't go in that you must win it or you must perform a certain way, but you're looking at it like the most important fight you've had, 5 rounds, main event. When you're on a roll, this is a fight you need to be at your best.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, is I expect me to be at my best every time. I'm expecting progression in myself. If I'm not progressing, then I shouldn't be here. So, there are times that you're not going to have your best performance, and it might be whatever reason, but that's my whole goal, is to go out there and just be the best version of myself, and that should get me the win, and that should be enough, and I'll be satisfied with that.